You're listening to DraftKings Network.
In the NFL, there is no margin for error. One mistake can change the outcome of a game. Science proves quality sleep can help boost reaction time, recovery time, and overall athletic performance. As the official sleep wellness partner of the NFL, Sleep Number's mission is to provide players with data and insights to optimize their sleep for the ultimate competitive edge. Sleep is essential for recovery, and we all have unique needs. That's why Sleep Number smart beds are perfect for couples, with individualized settings for each side. Since 2018, Sleep Number and the NFL have teamed up to bring quality sleep to elite athletes. 8 out of 10 NFL players, including 80% of Kansas City Chiefs players, trust Sleep Number for their best rest. And now, during Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year, save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus special financing for a limited time. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number, official sleep and wellness partner of the NFL. See store for details.
Now's a good time to remember where the story of tequila started. In 1795, the first tequila distillery was opened by the Cuervo family. And 229 years later, Cuervo is still going strong. Family owned from the start, same family, same land. Now's a good time to enjoy Cuervo, the tequila that invented tequila. Go to Cuervo.com to shop tequila or visit a store near you. Cuervo, now's a good time. Trademarks owned by Becle, SAB the CV. Copyright 2024. Proximo. Jersey City, New Jersey. Please drink responsibly.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz podcast.
Today's episode is sponsored by DraftKings. Stay tuned because you'll hear more about DraftKings and all it has to offer throughout the show. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Not surprisingly, the way that we began our 20-year anniversary with a big, giant announcement and bursting into a new place that welcomes us with open arms in Peacock is that we botch it. At the very beginning, we're talking about Ethel Merman. Dan Patrick can't hear us. Next thing you know, there's a dancing peacock in the room, and confetti is all over the floor, and poor Cynthia is cleaning it up. But Amin walks in here after yesterday's announcement. Amin, a professional communicator, a dear, dear friend, threw his immense career into our hands, and he comes in here today, and he's like, so we're not on Max anymore? Which is not correct in any way. Nothing. We made a big announcement that changes literally nothing for any of the people who previously listened to this show, joining Peacock and Sirius XM, so a new audience would listen to our show. It doesn't affect the people listening to this at all, except for the ones who got here a day ago and are like, you guys are on Peacock now and you're on Sirius XM?
Just to show our growth, I did get a text randomly from some random person in my life yesterday being like, hey, never seen you on here before. And it was Peacock. So we have grown our audience by one at least.
We've got a lot more than one, Chris. I had so many congratulations texts from
I
people.
did too.
You guys are on Peacock. I'm like, yeah, yes. Do I get a free subscription now? Is that how that works?
I've always kind of wondered that. Like with Max, too. Hey, Max audience, how are you watching us now? Can you give me some like promo codes so I don't have to pay monthly, or what are we doing here? Come on now.
Well, you've always wondered that, but you were wondering a moment ago without remembering that the microphone has to be in your face when you're talking, which after 20 years of doing this, it is there now, but we are on a number of different places, and I would say something that is super new, obviously, as the media in general and new media tries to find its footing in a new time where an independent entity like this can go from audio show to television show while you're watching it happen. And now these are all the places that we're on, but this might not mean 5 of these things might not mean anything to any of you. And then the people who have been excluded there, I would say the other things matter deeply to them. So it's a lot of different audience. I didn't say that very well, I know.
I'm confused. I just gave you a because I don't really
I know. Well, that's how,
can you say it again?
Yes,
Is it clear?
This is what I realized. So yes, I will say it again. I'm about to tell you everywhere we're on. And it may only matter if you get one of those things. And none of the others. None of the others will matter to you, just that one.
Got it. What he's saying, guys, is if you're like, for instance, all I do is listen to Sirius XM because I love Sirius XM NBA Radio. I love Amin Elhassan on Sundays with Jason Jackson, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. But you haven't, you don't have Peacock, you don't have Max, you don't have DraftKings Network, you don't have YouTube, you don't get podcasts.
We get it now.
All of a sudden, now you get it. It's like, whoa, where has this been all my life? For that segment of the population, this is great. Same thing for the Peacock people, same thing for the Max people, same thing for all the loyal people on DraftKings Network, and of course the podcast listeners. I like this, Dan. I like this angle you're taking. I'd like you to explore it more.
We just got a comment in the YouTube chat. Are you guys still going to be on YouTube?
Well, Stugotz's phone doesn't get YouTube, so not for him.
It doesn't. I mean,
I will tell you some of the places that we are on.
Okay.
Just some.
We should print out a class schedule for everyone so they know exactly where we are and when to find us.
And tweet it and put it on Instagram.
Yeah, how the first day of school or whatever, in college or even high school, whatever, they tell you Monday, here's where you are at this time and that time, and here's your Tuesday class and your Wednesday, Thursday. We should do that so people know Monday, find us from 2 to 6 a.m. on wherever it is that we're on, and here find us this day, this time, that place.
First period is YouTube.
Exactly.
Second period's Max.
Yes.
And third period is the Peacock.
Except most of the periods are all the same period too.
Yeah.
You can go to all the classes
all on
at
Apple
once.
Podcasts or
Thursdays,
Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts.
BBC Latino.
Well, we're spreading there. We are spreading internationally.
Are we?
Yes, Meadowlark.
Wow.
Yes, there will be more announcements. Yes, but if you're watching what's happening in the media space, the reason that this is such a good thing for our company is because what used to be, you had to be in your car listening to us at the time we were doing it, or you would miss it. Now, no matter what your schedule is, you can find us somewhere. Somewhere, no matter what your schedule is, we are available now everywhere. That's what should have been the announcement yesterday. We are available everywhere at every time of day.
Like it or not.
So you're going to give us some of the places we're on?
Some of the places.
I'm going to write them down.
Yes, all right. Okay. So you write this down. I'm going to see if I could do this from memory. Are you ready?
Yep.
We are on YouTube.
All right.
Yes.
Every day, right now.
Live.
Right now, live. Nobody else is doing this. 2-hour rocket ship live through 2 hours with very little commercial interruption.
If you're listening to this later, though, because we released the episodes later, we're saying this at 9 a.m. Eastern.
Yes. When we're live.
If you're on YouTube.
We're also on YouTube 24 hours a day. You just type in and search, Batard show.
I'm glad this isn't confusing at all.
24 hours.
You know what? I'm going to start over, but I'm going to keep explaining it until I get this announcement right.
Wait,
but only
YouTube
2 hours.
Still on the list?
YouTube is still on the list, but I got to start over so you don't have that part of the list yet.
Only 2 hours, though, on YouTube.
You should start the list over.
I'm going to start over as well. Yeah.
What does YouTube have to do with this?
Okay, so YouTube.
I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
The U.
That is. Okay, hold on a second. I can't find these things, but hold on. Hold on.
There we go.
Hold on.
We got this. Stay with us.
I mean, I still haven't found what I'm looking for. It was very
Maybe it's on YouTube.
YouTube.
We are on, if you are listening live to this, we are on right now from 9 to 11 on YouTube.
11-ish.
Eastern.
11-ish Eastern.
Sometimes earlier, sometimes later, sometimes 9:02, but you get the gist of it.
With or without you?
Yes.
Yes, Stugotz, it's even available where the streets have no name.
It is?
It's a beautiful day, guys. Let's go. Got to Google more names.
We stream live on Max as well with a Bleacher Report sports add-on. Is that less confusing?
Hold on.
I think we're following.
Say it again.
We stream live on Max.
Live on Max.
With the Bleacher Report sports add-on.
But if you're watching this, you may also be watching us live on Max right now.
Yes, but also should point out this is only for weekdays, so no show on Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
The confusing thing is, if you're watching us on Max, then we're live on Max right now. But if you're watching us on YouTube, we're not live on Max right now. It's one of those time zone things.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, we're actually live.
Yes. On YouTube live? Or is that something different?
Well, yes. Yes?
We are on Max That's what you need to know. I'm not exactly sure
I got to write it down again.
whether it's live, streamed live or not, because I don't think it can be at 11 a.m. Eastern on Max, correct? Also, it can be at any time on Max after it starts at 11 a.m. on Max.
All right.
Not certain.
Yes, at 11 a.m., but not live.
But Dan, man, I feel like some people are like, I'm listening to this and I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Can you give me some more places that the show might be on?
Sling free stream.
Okay.
Slow down a second. Are we still on the Bleacher Report sports add-on?
Yes.
All right, good.
But that's
On
the
Max.
on Max.
Okay.
Yes.
That's part of the Max deal.
Streaming live, but at 11 a.m. even though we're on at 9 a.m.
Got it.
Do you? How are we streaming live at
8
11
a.m.
a.m.
Central.
How are we streaming live at 11 a.m. Eastern on Max if we're on right now on YouTube at 9 a.m.?
So if I'm in Arizona and it's daylight savings time, what time are we live?
I can only do this Eastern. I can't do any of the others.
Jessica, you're giving me vertigo right now. Oh.
Samsung TV Plus,
Hold on.
Roku,
Zumo
Play, DraftKings Network. Any questions? I need times. I don't know what times
You're moving
these things
very
are
quickly.
on. Okay, well,
Yeah.
this is quickly? You think I'm moving through this part of the announcement?
No. Dan, I will follow. Keep going.
I have Roku, Zumo Plus, the DK Network.
Samsung TV Plus, I think you missed.
Oh, okay.
and Sling.
How do you spell Zumo, Stugotz?
Zoomo.
It's a good guess.
I think that's
It's a
it.
good guess.
That's soap.
Zumo. I mean,
We're
like a laundry detergent.
We're also on Timu TV. Write that
Timu.
one down.
Timu TV?
All right, let me start over.
TEAMU.
Yes.
Got it.
Billy, I'm going to try and do this magically with you here. So you just get
I'm here to help. I think we can all agree on that.
Monday through Friday at roughly 9 a.m. because we started late today.
But sometimes earlier, if you tune in early, you get a little pre-thing, right? Or is that just on podcast? Now I'm confused.
Has he ever helped? I mean,
Okay, bad choice by me. Jeremy, you help me here.
Oh, Shadow
Yeah,
show.
yes.
No one wants that, Dan.
No, well, Jeremy, you help me here because you're the organized one. I can't believe I still fell into the same pothole of needing help and turning to Billy.
I'm here.
Odd choice by you,
9:13. We're on YouTube right now. 11:13. We're on Max.
If you do that again, it might be your moment of surrender.
Exclusively.
The chaos of this explanation has Billy alive.
Yeah.
He loves this right now.
Guess what time it is? It's 3 p.m. Where are we?
You know what?
Peacock,
You know
I
what?
think.
I'm
Or is
sorry.
that noon?
Here it
What time
comes.
do we start on Peacock?
Look, I am.
Did that start yesterday, or is that moving forward?
It hurts
Oh
me.
boy, what did Jess do now?
2 minutes. Nice digging.
It hurts me to do this. I just need to concentrate. You didn't even do anything wrong. I just need to
He's trying to
concentrate.
help, I mean.
I know you're trying to help. I'm a little lost. I now don't know where we're on.
We're also on the Walmart Plus app. That's live from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
nice.
Billy, this is a first in penalty history. I'm legitimately penalizing you because I can no longer keep up with what we're doing.
Billy Gill, the unforgettable fire.
We're actually on the TVs at Charhut 24 hours a day.
Oh, the Huts. I love that place. Just went there last weekend. So
Underrated.
still good.
I don't think that's accurate. I think McAfee's on the TVs at Charhut.
Nah,
for
I
24 hours a
negotiated
day.
that.
All right. Monday through Friday at roughly 9 a.m., but sometimes earlier if we do a shadow show for a few minutes
Eastern.
that felt like the old radio show.
Shadow show.
We are on YouTube Live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. roughly till Eastern, till 11 a.m. Eastern roughly.
YouTube Live.
That doesn't change. That will stay the same. We've been doing that for a long time. Nothing here actually changes except adding things.
So 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern. And then 11 o'clock, TikTok?
You need to not distract me. I just kicked one of those out. Okay. Jeremy, I need your help here. You tend to be pretty meticulous these ways.
I'm trying to help. I'm writing these down. Right now I have YouTube Live, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday.
Right now, live.
Right
Ish.
now.
Right now,
Right.
roughly.
Mm-hmm.
We stream live on Max with the Bleacher Report Sports add-on. All that means is that when you go to Max at 11 a.m. Eastern, we're there.
Got it.
Okay.
Everyone is clear on that so far.
Makes
We're
sense.
on Max.
Stugotz, what is Sling Free Stream?
I have no idea what the Sling. I know what Sling TV is. I don't know what the free stream is.
Jeremy, would you like to help us here? Billy has now returned, and Sling Free Stream, that is anytime people can get that after we've done it and send it to our other partners.
Yeah,
correct?
I know for sure what Sling is, but I know Jess was a little confused, and she wanted you to explain, Dan. So could you do me a favor and lay it out for her?
I'm going to need help here, which is why I went to you. You know what, Jeremy? I'm going to need you to get out of here, too.
Billy was trying.
Yesterday was real sexy.
I have helpful updates if you'd like them.
No, I don't want.
What's YouTube updates?
Roy, I need some help here. I can find Roku. I don't know the channel, actually. I don't know what channel we are on Roku or whether it's different in different places.
It's the DraftKings network. Go to Roku TV or, the Roku app, and then you go and search for the DraftKings channel.
Roy,
That's help, though, Dan.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was talking to Roy.
DKN.
Yeah, you might as well hit that button again so I can leave.
Okay, so you can't help me either. All right.
I can also tell you this, Dan. I was informed all of the hours. So we're just live on YouTube until 11, but all of the hours are available on YouTube later in the day. There's also breakout videos of the best clips. If you don't have enough time to watch the entire show, you can watch breakout clips on YouTube as well. And there's all the socials. There's the Instagrams, the Twitters, all of that stuff. TikTok, if that's where you're so inclined to watch us.
Dan, I have an answer for you for Sling Free Stream.
You do?
Yes. This is Sling's free app that you can stream live content on. They got a nice mix of on-demand channels and live channels. You don't need a credit card to sign up or anything. That's Sling Free Stream.
Think of it like a Pluto TV,
Yeah.
which I don't think we're on presently,
No,
but
we're
maybe
not.
one day.
One can dream.
We're working on it.
All right. That's any time, by the way, right, Sling?
Sling Free Stream.
Yeah.
It's when the show is
Show is over.
You just got me,
anytime.
You just got me excited for anytime touchdowns.
I have YouTube 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern live. I have stream live on Max at 11 a.m. I have Sling Free Stream anytime after the show. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you guys got the list.
I do.
Getting the hang of this, guys.
Yeah.
Excellent. We're making progress. Unfortunately, we're doing it in real time. Well, live on YouTube.
What time do we air on Sling Free TV? Or is it an on-demand situation?
It's an on-demand situation.
So it starts whenever I sit down.
After the show.
After the show's over, though.
Yeah.
Got it.
You turn on your TV, and if you say, I demand the
Yeah.
Levitard show, we all have to drive to work,
Yes.
and we start
It's
doing the
I
show.
demand, like that.
I'm sure there are more than a few people who would like that
Yeah.
feature. Just start working now. Entertain me.
Well, we're working on it. We are trying to be. You say that, but the goal is legitimately to be in so many places at so many times that we're just on when you want us. Like
We're always on.
That's what,
the dream.
That should be our slogan. We're on when you want us.
We're always on somewhere.
At this rate, we're going to get through this list by New Year's Day.
That's fine. At which point our DraftKings contract will have expired, and they would have let us go, and we wouldn't be on any
I
of those
think they
places.
desire us.
So are we still with Temu?
Yes.
Okay.
We are also.
We were never with Temu.
We are also.
It was made up.
With Zumo Plus.
I wrote it down.
Zumo Play, excuse me.
Char Huts.
Char Huts.
Yeah.
Samsung TV Plus.
Yes.
Got it.
DraftKings Network.
Wow.
DKN.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same thing, by the way. DKN and DraftKings Network. Those are not two different things. Sirius XM. Channel 85.
All right.
The NBC Sports Fast Channel.
Jesus.
And Outkick.
Oh, you've gone too far.
Yeah,
We're going to get
hose him out.
out
Get him out of here.
room, I think.
You know what? I think you're right. I think he's going to have to leave there.
Come on.
That's good humor.
Yes.
Minor penalty, 2 minutes, high sticking.
That was bad.
But Char Hut was pretty good.
Yeah.
Joke of the week, Chris.
12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on NBC Sports Channel on Peacock, and will be available on demand. Any questions?
No.
Sounds like an exciting time.
You know what I like about this is that some people can consume everything on one app and then come back for seconds on a different app.
Ooh, I
And
like
sometimes
that
it has a
too.
different ending. So check it out on all the apps and see if the show ends the same way every time.
I would like to make one comment, which is I saw a lot of people on Twitter yesterday and Instagram saying, this explains why the Levitard show was so complimentary of the Olympics and of the Peacock app during the Olympics. I would like to state for the record, I had no idea. I legitimately was just a big fan of the Olympics, and I think we all were. It was not like some like grand master plan to make everyone really like Peacock before we became on Peacock.
I really love that people think that we're organized to have a conspiracy. Organized enough to, guys, everyone, we're going to all talk up this thing. We're not going to say anything bad because we've got this deal coming on the horizon. Have you met us? Have you watched our show?
You can also watch us on Twitter, right? Like if you're just on Twitter, you can go to the Twitter account and watch us there.
Is there a live stream on Twitter?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
X now.
X Live.
Yeah.
The Max rebrand from HBO went a lot better than the X Twitter rebrand.
Nobody cares.
No one calls it X.
Nobody cares.
I just want to understand, Jessica. So on our big day, and forgive me if you're new to us and this self-involvement and stumbling around is new to you, but on our big day, what you're saying, because we're celebrating 20 years doing this, which is absurd, and obviously the media is changing a lot and we're trying to change with it. You say that a lot of people saw conspiratorially in there that we're reverse engineering, that we were so complimentary of the Olympic coverage because we were trying to please Peacock?
Yes, a bunch of people were like, "Oh, I get it. I get it." At Smetty, like, you really, really liked Peacock. You really liked the Olympics, didn't you? Yes, Mondo was great. The pole vaulter with the penis, that was awesome. That has nothing to do with my job on this show. That was me enjoying the Olympics.
Yeah. Well, it was all of us enjoying the Olympics, but I want to examine. I want to examine for a second that as a reaction on our big day. The reason we're excited is because we're gonna be on everywhere to a lot of different places, and now we can start growing the way that we wish to. But when we were talking about the Olympics, I can't believe that our audience would think that we would lie to them and we're just trying to please Peacock. Because look how we've started our second show for Peacock.
They thought we were teasing the Peacock partnership there. Bunch of cock teases they were calling us. We're also, my grandmother told me, we're on Facebook Live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Some are also speculating that you could be the down the road replacement for Jimmy Fallon.
Wow.
And that's like what they're really
Interesting.
doing.
Would you want to do that?
And I think you should do it. But then you should tell NBC you got to build a studio down here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that if you could go back and find one thing that our show's been complimentary on, and then it means that we're doing a deal with that thing. Like Mike's going to be in the next Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Well,
we're on Twitch also.
Don't sell him short. There's stuff happening in the doc division and unscripted that people are going to get excited about too. Because
Mission
we're about
Impossible
to
is not a
start
documentary.
Sailing. I said
It's not? But Ethan Hunt was disavowed and everything.
We also have scripted, Jessica. We don't have just unscripted. We have scripted.
It's a documentary.
Don't get stuck in a moment you can't get out of.
I've been calling it a documentary division because largely we're going to make documentaries. But do not sell Mike Ryan short on his quest to get into Mission Impossible. Do not call it an impossible mission because we're close. If you think we're not close, you didn't hear what I just said about all the partnerships that we have now that we no longer had the one that was exclusive that wouldn't let us have all of these partnerships. Like, we're just starting. It's taken 3.5 painful years, and the whole media thing has changed, but we were doing it while Hollywood was closing, by the way, but we just started.
All right, I'll give a better example. It's like Mike being very complimentary to the University of Miami so he can become one of their boosters or something crazy like that.
Right, crazy.
More like that, yes.
So Zumo Plus, we're still there?
Zumo Play.
Oh, Play. I wrote it down wrong. I'm sorry. There was a lot of pluses.
I said it wrong. Yes.
Okay. So you said it wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
Why did everyone go plus after everything?
Because of Skipper.
What was that movement? Just all of a sudden, everything's a plus this, plus that.
Why not minus?
Yo, honestly, if you're Skipper, is that your proudest achievement? Like, I made all of y'all.
ESPN was the first plus, right?
I know. But it's like, if you're Skipper, you're like, I taught everybody, a whole industry. This is how you do apps.
Roy, do other companies have to pay him to use the plus?
They should.
Roy, that's a good idea for us to start Peacock Minus.
Excellent.
On our second day.
Perfect, yes.
On our second day, hey, Peacock, and God help me, because Billy's going to do that as if no one's going to notice. Oh, there's use the verb teasing to set up his jokes.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I understand.
That's a radio term, Dan.
Yeah, it's a tease.
Yes.
Industry lingo.
So you're going to be a Peacock tease. That's what you're going to do. You're going to keep it on the second day. That's how we're going to have Peacock say, you guys are really going to do it this way?
What?
You're going to make our brand something. You're going to shorten it. Wait a minute. Your least efficient guy is going to shorten Peacock to the cock or the cock minus or the
Me?
cock plus. Yes, you.
What did I do?
I did it already.
Yeah, he's done it like 50 times.
Yeah.
That's what he hasn't done it 50 times. He's done it 3 times, and I was going to correct him during the break. Let us get off the ground at Peacock before we start making that joke. He sure as shit didn't make it on Dan Patrick's show. He waited till Patrick was gone. Waited till the minute he was gone to make it.
It's Peacock Minus. I mean,
Let's do it. What do you guys think?
That's just yours.
Sure.
How do we create? Can you guys create the imaging for me that we are on cock minus?
No, come on. That can't be cock minus.
Do we have to pay people? Like if it's a
That's
minus?
how it works,
Like
yeah.
it's an opposite subscription.
Sounds like advanced analytics on sex.
Let's have a sex expert.
We did that while you were out.
Let's
It was
keep
a
doing
huge
it.
hit.
I'm saying, why are we doing it? That's us. Hey, cock minus. We did a huge hit and then never did it again. Welcome to the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz.
Hey DraftKings fans, are you ready to elevate your game day snacking experience? This college football season, we're feeling the cheesiest with Cheez-It. That's right, delicious Cheez-It crackers not only satisfy your snack cravings for game day excitement, but they are also amplifying your football watching experience with a new daily fantasy sports game. Best of all, since Cheez-Its is made with 100% real cheese, the game is 100% free to play with a chance of winning real cash. Be sure to carefully select your favorite Cheez-It flavor to snack on. White cheddar, extra toasty, or maybe you're an OG fan, while you select your weekly players for college football's cheesiest challenge all season long. So snack and play like a champ with Cheez-It.
Age and eligibility restrictions apply. Void where prohibited. See DraftKings.com/Cheez-It for full details. Hello, universe. It's Cynthia from the Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz. Let's be real. Stress is everywhere. I mean, what are my stressors? I don't know. Maybe Dan texted me at 3 a.m. to order him a costume that he needs tomorrow. But what if the secret to managing all this stress is Magnesium Breakthrough by Bioptimizers? This is a one-of-a-kind product. It's designed to reverse low levels of magnesium, which could be causing a multitude of other health problems. What sets Magnesium Breakthrough apart, it's its ability to maintain healthy stress hormones, balancing your nervous and hormonal systems, and boost the neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation and flow. In other words, it's like hitting the brakes on my body's stress response, helping me feel calmer and improving my quality of life. It's the only organic, full-spectrum magnesium supplement that provides all 7 essential forms of magnesium to help you truly manage stress and improve your sleep. Don't miss out on the most relaxing sleep ever with Magnesium Breakthrough. For an exclusive offer, go to buyoptimizers.com/Dan and use promo code Dan during checkout to save 10% off. And if you subscribe, not only will you get this amazing discount and free gifts, but you will also make sure your monthly supply is guaranteed.
Dan Le Batard. But it's just his titties are sitting on the shelf that is his belly.
Stugotz. He said titties, and it just like shocked me a little bit. I wasn't quite prepared for titties.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
I hope that the rest of the audience, the old audience, forgives me for trying to reintroduce all the things we do to a new audience. But I'm going to do it for a little bit because this part's been really hard over 3.5 years, Stugotz. I don't have a lot of greater frustrations than this one. I have had to explain our show and what it does to people, 40 people who work for our show because they're all being onboarded. And I've never wanted to or had to explain any of that. I don't want to. I just want to do it. So, at the risk of over-explaining, we do something every year that is a celebration of all the things that we did well and wrong over the course of the year. They're called the Sueys. They're an award ceremony, and we do it every year and have voting. And it's just basically a year of our content cut into categories.
Our Oscars.
Thank you, Stugotz. I said it that way for a long time, and I've stopped saying it that way because our Oscars is something I always stumble on. We have some losers. These are some losers from the Suey categories because voting is complete, and we did this last week. And in the song category, we like to sing songs because sports should be fun. We have a lot of losers that probably shouldn't be losers because it was our most loaded category, right? We didn't have a category that was better. What was the second best category we had after songs? Like the second strongest category.
For me, limited fake is always strong, mistake is always strong, and dismissal. Like, I can't choose one of those. They're like my kids. I would say those are our 4 strongest categories: musical, dismissal, Limited Fake, and Mistake.
They should be called the Yetis because music, that category, it's all songs by Yeti that he nominated himself. I mean,
You're
Yeti and Jeremy compete against
You're
each other.
disrespecting Andrew Streeter, who
Yes,
had like
you
5
are.
or 6 nominees.
Yes.
as
No,
well.
you're disrespecting Taylor.
I thought they were the same person. I'm sorry.
Actually, I want to play here some losers first, and Taylor, I think, brought it this year, and this was his
Taylor.
best one that I thought that didn't win.
Allow me to reintroduce ourselves. We are the Knicks. Oh, and we got OG in a trade from the North and an OB. Bully Ball, Rough and Tough, Charles Oakley, CEOs of the NYC. Knicks, right from the tip, Jalen Brunson's on fire. Handles, got him spinning like clothes in the dryer. Isaiah Hartenstein learned to pronounce that name. Got the whitest Dante in the game, making it rain. That's right.
Like, that could have won. That's fire right there.
You say it's fire, but I just saw Mace do a freestyle on "It Is What It Is," and it was like legitimately quality music. Like I was surprised by how good it was. I shouldn't be, but that is good compared to what Mace did.
I think that was great. And Stugotz disrespected Andrew Streeter. I thought this was his best work that didn't win.
He's overrated, Greg's exonerated, that's Connor McDavid. Greg made a take, stuck to his guns, and then the Ice Cats won. They were up 3-0, lost 3 in a row, and we weren't having fun. Back in Sunrise, we got right and punched out your lights. So sleep tight with Gunsmite, Lord Stanley's ours tonight. Oh, you know he's big overrated.
This song legitimately gives me goosebumps. Thinking back to the Panthers run.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I mean, just... We knocked out your light. Because remember when we were up 3-0? Lost 3 in a row.
Just
and
compare
we're having fun.
Taylor
I remember
to
that,
Mace
yeah.
and say Taylor can't do what Mace does because that's kind of ridiculous.
But
I'd like to see Mace break down Carolina football.
I'd like to see Mace do it without the Ozempic.
What?
I was not saying that Taylor needs to be doing what Mace is doing. I'm saying we get rewarded by Peacock for this, and Mace is actually doing good stuff that is worth listening to musically as opposed to Taylor. That's what I was saying.
Another song that we had that I thought could have won was Captain Panitz doing The Sports Whisperer.
The Sports Whisperer.
Listen, Belichick, let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear. You had a nice career, but the end looking sad. Mind if I tell you about this plan I had? My home's been gaining on me way too fast. Surely as a coach that you should get past. I can play at least another year or two. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm calling up Woody and we're going to the Jets. Twice a year we could beat the Patriots. You needed me, Bill, I'll always be the boss. After we're done, you can coach lacrosse. You better listen up. You better listen.
Good stuff this year.
We've got a problem with that, though. I've been told that the way that that the younger generation listens and watches everything is with captions, is with lyrics, and we can't capture young people just singing lyrics that aren't on the screen when we play these songs. We've got to have a video component to them that includes what the words are.
Dude, captions are hard, man. I've been trying to do manual captions because the auto captions always get everything wrong. They can't tell different voices. I tried captioning myself. It took me like 4 hours for a 30-second video.
That was one of my early sports media jobs, was writing captions for videos. Ooh, it is tedious. But Dan, I feel like you're suggesting next year we have a music video category. Yeah, not a bad idea.
A little more difficult, obviously. I would settle for just words on a screen. It doesn't have to be a Broadway play.
Baby steps.
This is, I don't know if you noticed this. So we're all in the content business together, and the Mannings decided to start with a musical, and it landed to me, I don't know the rest of you, as painfully unfunny. But it had a lot of an expense on it.
What? There's a Manning musical?
I missed this one.
I totally missed that.
Mansical.
You guys have missed that the Mannings have done a musical?
Had no idea.
How do you guys all miss this?
Was this before or after we did our musical?
It was just. What do you mean? It was just recently. We did
Wait, who wrote it? Lynn Manning Miranda?
Look,
you're not proud of that one. You can't
No,
be.
it felt terrible.
David
I'll leave.
Sampson likes it. No, you don't have to leave. Yeah, David Sampson likes it.
No, I want to.
Okay.
Interesting, David Sampson may, I don't want to spoil here, May have won himself a Suey this year. We can tease
Which category did he maybe win?
We have him here now, so we can talk to him and get the Suey winners after. But
so he won. I mean,
Which category?
Maybe he won more than one.
Really? I'm afraid.
That's you saved it.
I'm afraid of mistakes.
He didn't.
I think I'm going to run away. I don't even know which mistakes of mine you used, but I am legitimately afraid of mistake. What other losers do we have for the Sueys?
That's it.
Okay, so who's our winner? We're going to announce our winner?
Well, no, we have a montage of all of our winners where the musical performance is in there. I do have one more, but it's a Yeti song, and I feel like after the Yeti took some shade there, I feel like we shouldn't.
What's the other song? So you do. I asked you, what's the other song, and you said we don't have any other songs.
Well, they undercutted Yeti before, and I felt bad now, but I'm going to play it. So what could have won? Stay tuned to find out. We will announce the winners later in the show.
Clearly it was me because I wasn't played yet, right?
You did not win.
How is it possible? I'm sorry. I'm texting right now, all of you. I really do want to know.
I'm looking at. I just saw the New York Post right up.
I need to stop you guys. Okay. How is it possible that I have a team of people paying attention to the things that are funny and weird in sports, and one of our competitors, Omaha Productions, makes a musical, and none of you have even heard about it?
We have blinders on right now, Dan.
Exactly right.
Yep.
We're focused on the prize, not the competition.
Exactly.
They're focused on us. We're focused on the prize.
Oh, so this is the Peacock House.
Exactly right. It's kind of like the same way everybody missed this big hot dog eating contest that was like, wow, this is going to take down the Nathan's Famous hot dog eating contest. Oh, wait, it happened. No one could find it. Yeah.
Yeah, it happened.
What?
Yeah, it happened on Monday. Yeah. No one knew. Impossible to find.
Mm-hmm. It was on Netflix.
Who won?
Yeah.
Joey
won. New world record, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
He ate. He crushed Kobayashi. Like he ate like what was it? 83,
something like that. But you know what, Dan? If it had been on Peacock, everybody would have watched it.
That's true.
100%.
Ooh, Gold Zone, but for a hot dog eating contest.
I am
that's a
in.
good idea.
Or on Max, by the way. Just,
also on Max.
Throwing that out there.
Also on YouTube.
Yeah.
Also on Zumo.
Yeah.
Also on Timu. No, wait.
Walmart Plus.
Timu Minus.
DraftKings Network, Samsung TV Plus, Roku, Sling,
Chart Hut.
Dan, I'm looking at this Manning cast write-up from Ryan Glass-Steagall on NewYorkPost.com.
Archie's in it.
And he says it starts with Archie, and then it says has cameos from, and this is the order he writes them in: Bob Iger, Scott Van Pelt, Robin Roberts, Jimmy Kimmel, Mina Kimes, Adam Schefter, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart comes after Mina Kimes on the reference list?
They're doing sequential order.
No, they're doing height order.
Oh.
Is it going down?
Again, you would think that you would have known about this, right? It's got some interesting stuff in it, that they were making that the Mannings have decided in post-career to make a musical to celebrate that ESPN gave them $700 million over 9 years to make things.
Goodell's in it.
Wow, bury the lead, Brian.
Come up with your own idea.
Ooh, Livy's in it.
What?
Yeah, they got Livy.
The Princess of Pittsburgh?
Snoop Dogg. Everyone's favorite Olympian.
Timu's in it.
Are you guys understanding what I'm asking you when I say, how have none of you heard that the Mannings were doing
question.
this?
Yeah, I do now. Yeah.
You guys are tied to the internet all the time. You know what happened there? And we'll get to David Sampson in a second. This is the God's honest truth. I lack such confidence right now about things on the internet being real that the fact that none of you had heard of what I was talking about, and I run a media company where you have to be informed about some things, was legitimately so shocking that I'm like, well, maybe when I saw...
You thought you got duped?
No, I saw Peyton and Eli dancing. AI tricked me. That there is this amazing musical that's being made with clearly tons and tons of money. How have none of these people not seen it? And the answer is they're not paying attention.
Well, clearly it fell flat because Schefter tweeted about it. It has 160 retweets, but he tweeted about Davis Mills getting a contract, and that has 210 retweets already, and that was an hour ago. So nobody watched it. We weren't the only ones.
Andy Reid is in it.
You guys understand that the Mannings are making all of the movies on Netflix, receiver, quarterback. They're getting into the content business, and there's going to be some song and dance. The fact that they made something this giant and you guys haven't heard about it, super weird. Like it's a super unusual thing to. I can't imagine how much that cost, and I couldn't imagine how much time that took.
The Mannings need to keep an eye on Jim Gray because he's coming for their stuff. I am telling you right now.
Did he do a
Tom
musical?
Brady is no longer doing Let's Go. he has been replaced by Bill Belichick. How about that?
Wow.
Amazing, man.
Oh, Wally Pip.
Yeah.
Watch out.
I know.
Bill Belichick to replace Brady.
Yeah.
That's calculated by Jim Gray. He's a cunning one. Man.
Yeah.
That guy, Chris Whittingham said he wouldn't want to be him, and what Jim Gray has accomplished in his career from the spot of sideline reporter, which is this much space to make your magic in, has been the best sideline reporter not named Craig Sager in the history of sideline reporting, correct? Like, what does that list of people look like when you make the Hall of Fame on sideline reporters?
In the NFL, there is no margin for error. One mistake can change the outcome of a game. Science proves quality sleep can help boost reaction time, recovery time, and overall athletic performance. As the official sleep wellness partner of the NFL, Sleep Number's mission is to provide players with data and insights to optimize their sleep for the ultimate competitive edge. Sleep is essential for recovery, and we all have unique needs. That's why Sleep Number smart beds are perfect for couples, with individualized settings for each side. Since 2018, Sleep Number and the NFL have teamed up to bring quality sleep to elite athletes. 8 out of 10 NFL players, including 80% of Kansas City Chiefs players, trust Sleep Number for their best rest. And now, during Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year, save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed, plus special financing for a limited time. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number, official sleep and wellness partner of the NFL. See store for details.
Now's a good time to remember where the story of tequila started. In 1795, the first tequila distillery was opened by the Cuervo family. And 229 years later, Cuervo is still going strong. Family owned from the start, same family, same land. Now's a good time to enjoy Cuervo, the tequila that invented tequila. Go to Cuervo.com to shop tequila or visit a store near you. Cuervo, now's a good time. Trademarks owned by Becle, SAB, the CV. Copyright 2024. Próximo. Jersey City, New Jersey. Please drink responsibly.